Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 21st ranked team, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Roadrunners will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go. Down, Joe.
And he drops back in the gun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. But that pass creates a solid game. Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The completion makes it second and short. He's going to hand this off. He's in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start with this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
With the return, it's Anderson. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they spot it down just outside the 30. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas State. And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches his defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Play Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Roadrunners are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. And they keep it going here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Ooh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And with that, they regain the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This one will be fair caught. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Roadrunners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him.
Just trucks through the defender. You stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the Roadrunners are in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, UTSA. They'll take the lead in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. It's Jackson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, the ball on the ground. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running.
Touchdown, UT San Antonio. This offense is still clicking. The momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Texas State offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on fourth down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. To the air, it's Jackson. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, UTS.
Aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. Physical running. Fights off the defender. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Roadrunner has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
This time it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's backing off from the line now. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.